So good evening everyone, welcome to today's event. I hope you're all well and hungry. Thanks for coming along to the cook along with Hawksmoor. For anyone who hasn't met me before, I'm Rebecca, I'm part of the events team here at the Chamber, and I'm delighted that we have Matt Brown, the executive chef at Hawksmoor, joining us to take us through cooking the perfect steak along with some of Hawksmoor's signature sides. I know we have a lot to fire through, so I'm going to hand over to Rachel Cullen quickly, who's the marketing manager at Hawksmoor, who's going to say a few words to kick us off. So over to you, Rachel.
Oh, thanks, Rebecca. I just wanted to really quickly say thank you all for joining us for our first ever live cook along. We were really fortunate to be able to reopen the restaurant 4 weeks ago today, actually, and it's been an absolutely brilliant first month back. It's been really great to be able to open the doors and sort of feel the atmosphere of our restaurant again. But obviously, for at least the time being, we are living in really different times. So we are working on quite a few ways that you can enjoy Hawksmoor in your own house. I say we, I'm taking quite a bit of credit from my boss, who is behind Matt Brown's camera right now. So thanks, Matt. We've released two Hawksmoor at home boxes so far, and I'll be sending you out a lot of information on those afterwards so that you can keep your eyes peeled, because there's definitely some more coming. But obviously, when everyone's comfortable and everybody feels ready, we would love to have everybody in the restaurant to sort of experience the changes that we've made here and how we've interpreted the new normal, as everyone likes to say. We've had tons of positivity and support from people who say that they felt really safe, but also the atmosphere in the restaurant feels very normal. It's a bit like what it used to be and a bit like what it should be, which is exactly the balance that we've been trying to find. And when you are ready to come back in and see us, there is going to be a wee gift landing in your inbox for taking part tonight, so keep your eyes peeled for that as well. But I will let you get to cooking some steak and hand you over to Matt Brown.
Okay, so we're going to cook some Hawksmoor classics. One obviously is the steak tonight. Bearing in mind what we normally do with our steaks, we always cook over charcoal, but tonight we're going to pan fry them. Most people, well, 99% of people at home will pan fry their steaks, right? So we're going to serve with a Hawksmoor classic. We were going to do chips, but most people don't have fryers at home. So we're going to do mac and cheese. Then probably our ultimate best seller, which is crispy spinach. And then we're going to do it with a peppercorn sauce. And then with our beautiful British traditional breed ribeye steak. Okay? Is everyone ready to get started?
Yes, chef.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay, the first thing, you need a pan of water to the boil. We're going to do the mac and cheese first. Okay, so bring a pan of water to the boil as quickly as you can. You want to throw a handful of salt in. Remember, when chefs talk about salted water, what they mean is that it's like a mild version of the sea. That's what it should taste like. That's not too much salt. That's what people refer to as salted water. Okay, we don't make our own macaroni. We buy macaroni in like most people do. And my packet tells me to cook it for 14 minutes. So just follow the instructions on the back and just take 2 minutes off. This will allow for you to cook it in the oven. It will swell up nicely and it'll still be nice and al dente and not sloppy at the end. This will allow it for it to absorb all the cheese sauce. So who's got their macaroni in?
It's the sound of my kettle boiling in the background.
You got your kettle boiling, Graham?
Yeah.
Perfect. So as soon as it is, straight into a pan, macaroni straight in. This is the longest process tonight, is cooking the macaroni. Joanne's done the same. She's banging with a kettle. I've got induction hobs here, so my macaroni is going in now. So my macaroni will be ready in about 13, 14 minutes, okay? So you should all aim to have your macaroni cooked by that time. Use a timer, use your phone, whatever you want to do. Okay? We're going to move on to the cheese sauce now. Everyone still with me? Yeah. You should have weighed all your ingredients out for the cheese sauce. The first things that go in is your butter and your flour. You're going to make a roux, a classic roux. You're making your roux. You've got butter and flour in your pan, just like so. Okay?
Sorry, I missed what's in the pan? Flour and?
Butter and flour.
Butter and flour.
And you're cooking it, what you're looking for is that biscuity smell. So imagine having biscuits in the oven. That's the smell you're looking for. So then we're going to cook that for about 5 minutes. You want to get rid of that smell before we add the milk.
Remind me how much butter, please? It is out.
Joanna, have you not done your homework?
I have, it's just the one thing I'm asking.
30 grams of butter, 30 grams of flour.
Ah, yes. Thank you.
So it comes together like that. Can you see that? It's really important that you don't give it any colour. You want it nice and blonde, is what we say as a chefy term. So we give that 3, 4, 5 minutes on the stove. How's everyone doing with their roux, with their flour and butter?
Started.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Started.
And the macaroni's cooking?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The roux starts to bubble like that.
Milk.
You can see it starts to bubble. It almost looks like it's separating. That's what we're looking for. And then we're going to add our milk. And I know on the recipe it says boiling, which is what they teach you at college. But you can actually add it from cold is fine. So we add our milk slowly to it. Keep whisking it in.
Yeah.
And it'll create a nice thick white sauce. Still with me?
Yeah, just melt the butter.
Yeah.
What am I looking for with the butter and the flour?
No, that's going to
So now my white sauce is like this. I've added half the milk. It's come together. It's not lumpy. It's lovely, silky, and smooth.
Sorry, Matt, when do I know it's time to add the milk?
Sorry, Graham?
When do I know it's time to add the milk?
Can you smell it? It should smell like a biscuit now.
Yeah.
Yeah, has it come together nicely? Can I have a look?
You can see that.
Yes, perfect, perfect. Now start to add your milk.
Perfect. Slowly, yeah?
Slowly. So let's say, I think you've got 300 mils, add it 100 mils, bring it together with a whisk, add another 100 mils, bring it together, and then the same again.
Okay.
So all my ingredients is in the sauce now. You can see it's nice and white and smooth and silky. That's what it should come together like.
Our sauce is quite runny. Like thin.
Let's have a look, George. Show me your sauce.
Yeah.
There's the laptop.
Good idea. Okay.
That's really thin.
I know.
Did you measure it out?
Yeah, totally.
Are you sure you're not freestyling?
Not deliberately.
Oh, so yeah, not deliberately. It should be nice and silky, in between that consistency of thick and thin, shall we say, so it coats the back of the spoon. Is it nice and smooth?
Yeah, definitely smooth.
It's smooth, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it boiling?
Oh, look at that.
No, it's not. Should we
Bring it. You need to bring it to the boil. Then it
crank
should
up the heat?
thicken. So once your white sauce is together, season it with some salt, as per recipe,
Oh, much better.
and some freshly grated nutmeg.
That's a grated nutmeg, yeah?
Could you repeat that again, please, Matt?
Sorry.
What was that you said there? Sorry, we missed that.
Once your sauce is nice and smooth, season it with some salt and some freshly grated nutmeg.
Right, I'll do that. You can do this.
As much or as little as you like. So my macaroni has been on about 11, 12 minutes. It's slightly under, but I'm going to take it off now. Because remember, you're going to add it to the sauce and then you're going to bake it in the oven for another 10 whatever minutes. So it'll be perfectly cooked by the time you've finished.
Rebecca, you look a wee bit stressed. Are you under pressure?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, so
Matt, can I ask a question? I don't know if it was my mum just telling me old wife tales. When you drain pasta, are you supposed to rinse it off the starch, or is that just something mum say?
no, she's right with that. It depends. If you're doing it the next day, I would do exactly that. Because we're doing it now, I wouldn't do that.
Right, okay, perfect.
She's 100% right.
Of course, yes.
Mums are always right, no? So now you're going to add your cheese into your white sauce.
Add the
We've
what?
got our blue cheese,
Oh, yeah, all the cheese. All the cheese.
our blue cheese.
Yeah.
You've got 4 different types of cheese here. The only one you're not adding at the moment is the mozzarella. So
Okay.
you've got cheddar, Stilton and Ogleshield, or you should have a replacement for Ogleshield. This is what makes Hawksmoor mac and cheese so great. All the different cheese, richness, all that umami in it that gives it that amazing flavour. And then the mozzarella at the end gives it that amazing money shot, if you like, at the end. Give you the heads up, we're going to do our cream spinach. Just start thinking about that next. You should have all your milk, all your cream infused, your spinach squeezed out, all ready to go. Everyone still with me?
Yes.
Yes, chef.
Yes, yeah.
Everyone there? Cheese sauce, all cheeses in there?
All cheeses.
So, for your mac and cheese, I'm going to put mine in a dish like this. Whatever your chosen dish is, what we do is we rub it with half a clove of garlic, just on the base, on the sides. Everyone got that? And don't forget to, whenever you're cooking, taste as you go along. When my cheese sauce is done, it looks like this. It's nice and silky, smooth, very rich. Should have little flecks of blue cheese in there. Everyone, so that, is everybody ready with their cheese sauce and their macaroni to put it together?
Yes.
Yes.
Just smearing.
Okay.
Put the garlic around the pan.
Yeah. Just rub whatever dish you're serving it around your serving dish. Just half a clove of garlic. Rub it around.
Yeah.
Then throw your macaroni into your cheese sauce. And add you should have some diced mozzarella there. And it should be nicely coated like this now. Everyone got that?
Okay.
That goes into your dish. Everyone got that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then finish it with your breadcrumbs.
Oh, right. How much breadcrumbs?
So you should have roughly about 50 grams of breadcrumbs. But what you really want to do is just coat it so it's nice and crunchy on top. So you can put more or as little as you like.
Mm-hmm. 2 seconds.
Sorry, Matt. What do I do with the diced mozzarella?
Once you've added your macaroni to your cheese sauce,
Yeah.
throw in the mozzarella, then take it off the heat.
Okay.
Just mix it together, throw it into your baking tray. It's going in the oven now. Okay?
Yep. What temperature oven?
180 C. Most of it's cooked now, remember, so all you're looking for now is to make it bubbly and nice and golden brown on the top.
Got you. Great.
So mine's gone in for 15 minutes. Okay. So we're going to do 2 things now. We're going to do the creamed spinach and the steak at the same time. Okay? So get your pan nice and hot, nice and red hot, nice and smoking. Season your steak. We heavily season our steaks at Hawksmoor because we do big steaks, so we want the salt to get inside as well, not just on the outside. You can use pepper. We don't use pepper because we find it burns very, very easily and adds some bitterness to it. But if you want to add pepper, add pepper. And you don't need any oil in the pan at all.
Hi, Matt. Just one question. Just a frying pan or a griddle? What should we?
Frying pan. Well, you can use a griddle. If you want to use a griddle, that's fine.
Okay.
It's the same thing. What you're looking for is that all over caramelizations. You don't want. We're not looking for crisscross.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
We want it. So if you use that griddle pan, keep moving it all around so it's the same color all the way over.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Even though we use charcoal grills at Hawksmoor, we keep moving it all the time.
Yeah.
They call it the Maillard effect. That's what you're looking for.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So our pan's getting nice and hot. I'm doing the cream spinach. You should have the infused cream from last night. So that goes into a pan. And then we have the squeezed out spinach. So it's quite dry. Okay, and that is your infused cream. This spinach is going to go into there. Everyone right?
Have you put the steaks on yet, or just heat in the pan?
My pan's, I'm just waiting for it to get nice and smoky, which it's doing now. Then I'm going to put that in.
That's fine, perfect.
Yeah.
And our cream sauce for the spinach is going a bit thick. How do we thin it?
It's getting thinner as it heats.
Oh, it's getting thinner as it heats.
For the spinach,
Yeah.
don't thin it. It's fine. It's fine.
Right.
You're going to get some excess water come out of the spinach.
Matt, I made a mistake. I did the cream with the spinach earlier and stuck it in the fridge afterwards.
Sorry, Graham?
I did the cream boiling with the spinach earlier and then stuck it in the fridge.
Okay. Can I have a look?
Yeah. You see?
It looks, yeah. But is that cold or hot?
It's cold now.
Yeah, it looks okay. Now you're just going to make it hot.
Okay. I'll stick it in the oven.
Remember, what we're looking for with a Hawksmoor cream spinach is that cayenne pepper, the nutmeg, the seasoning has to be key on it because there's so much cream in it, it can become too rich. So the salt cuts it, the cayenne pepper cuts it, the nutmeg cuts it, the whole thing.
I'll stick it in the saucepan. warm up.
So steak should be in now. So my steak's in. You can see it's nice and smoky in the pan. And I haven't used any oil to start with. There's no need for any oil, any butter, anything like that. All the natural fats will come out, give it a nice caramelization all around. Everyone still there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So while the steak's cooking, we're going to start our peppercorn sauce. This is where it all starts to come together now. So we're going to have 2 or 3 things on the go at the same time. The importance of most meals is that it all comes together at the same time. So, you know, one thing's not overcooked, one thing's not cold, one thing's over reduced. So this is the so any dinner party or any kitchen will tell you that you're going to get a mad rush at some point. Okay, so we're going to go into our sauce. Cream into your pan. Now we're going to add our beef sugar to our cream. This is for our peppercorn sauce. Our mustard. Remember, with your steak, you're looking, whatever it takes you to cook it is generally the resting time. So if it takes you 5 minutes, it's a 5-minute rest. If it's 10 minutes, it's a 10-minute rest. You cook it to how you want to do it. But this is a ribeye, so I'm going to cook it medium. I like the fat inside to be nice and melted and jellified. I don't want it to be too undercooked. It's not nice eating raw fat. So our sauce is just, I've mixed all the ingredients together, and it looks like this. All you're going to do now is bring it to the boil and give it a good whisk together. And you're going to reduce it for about 5 minutes very slowly. Everyone okay?
Did you put all the ingredients in for the sauce? Yeah?
All the ingredients together in the sauce, yeah.
All the sauce. Cool.
Yeah. And you'll see when you bring it to the boil, and keep it on quite a rapid boil, and it'll reduce really thick very quickly. And it should, like, the colour you're looking for in chef terms is cafe au lait. So that coffee with milk look. But it should be thick enough to coat the back of the spoon. Remember, nobody likes an insipid sauce, so it should be quite, it's got some body to it. It's got a bit of oomph. So our cream spinach has come together like this. You've got that sort of consistency to it.
Chef, how long to cook ribeye steak for?
How big's your steak? Is it 400 grams?
That's steak.
I reckon if that pan's nice and hot, I'd say 5 minutes each side.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I couldn't get green peppercorns and brine. Will these pink ones, will they do?
Sorry, is that pink peppercorns?
Pink peppercorns they are.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it, yeah. Yeah.
4 tablespoons.
So don't forget to keep an eye on your mac and cheese in the oven. It should be now starting to go bubbling on the outsides and going slightly golden on top.
Yeah.
My steak is turned over now. I've got a nice colour on one side, like this. Yeah, you want a nice golden colour around. And if you're not, if you got, show me that steak again. Nice. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. You can either test it with your hands. People will say, oh, this, but everyone feels different things. For me, a thermometer is key. But also, once the blood starts to come off the steak, then you're looking at medium rare medium. Once that blood comes out there, take it out and let it rest. Resting is key to your steak. Good meat, good salt, and resting.
When we rest it, Chef,
Right?
just put it to one side and leave it in the pan, or put it on a cold plate.
Rest. Take it out, put it onto a cold plate, and leave it somewhere warmish next to where you've been cooking it.
Right.
How's everyone's peppercorn sauce doing? Yeah, good.
Right.
Becca just gave me the thumbs up. Can I have a look at your sauce? Maybe not. How's yours? Nice. That's a nice colour there, Graham.
Good, thank you.
Very proud.
I've got a good chef.
How's your sauce doing?
Sauce is it was boiling over, so turn off the back on. Am I trying to get the sauce to reduce? Yeah.
Yeah, you want it to reduce. Give it some body. Let's say with any steak sauce, you don't want it insipid. It needs to have some body, some oomph to it. So I'm taking my steak out and I'm going to rest it. How's everyone doing on bringing it all together? Good? So if you've got a timeline, how long do you think? 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
5
minutes. Anyone struggling? Anyone, everything gone tits up totally? It seems all right. So my mac and cheese is about to come out the oven. Hopefully everyone else's is. Yeah. Right. Everyone resting their steak?
Yep.
Yeah. Mac and cheese, mine's coming out now. Is everyone else's?
Our ovens are much slower, so we're still waiting on ours.
Yeah, ours isn't round yet either.
How long do you think?
10 minutes.
10 minutes maybe. Yeah.
maybe another 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, what we can do, we can go with serving our food and then take that out last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we serve on hot plates or cold plates?
Warm plates.
Warm plates.
Warm plates. Serve it with warm plates. But I think most of it, I have 2 steaks. I've got 1 big steak, so I'm going to slice mine different. But it's fine. You serve it however you want to serve it. So that's my mac and cheese out the oven.
Looking good, chef.
So, so I've showed you mine. Now you need to show me yours.
Still going. I'll get it out. Sure.
Yeah.
Everyone's cream spinach ready to go?
One of these.
So cream
Chef,
spinach.
ours is not very brown. It still looks very breadcrumby, like.
You see that? That's the mac and cheese.
So, what have you done to that, Michael?
So we're sure ours is.
2 hours.
Yeah, it looks a little bit drier than it should be. For some,
Aye, that's what I thought.
Is it?
Push over it. Yeah.
Rebecca must have took her own steak somewhere.
yeah, I think you have there somewhere. Yeah, I think you like. Please try harder next time. We've got our cream spinach. It's finished. So now I'm up on my mac and cheese, my cream spinach, my peppercorn sauce is coming next. Everyone still with me?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joanne?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's the mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese is good. Want to see
Well,
it?
it's,
Yeah, it'd be great, yeah. Yeah.
yeah, let's show it.
Oh, that looks good. Yeah. Yeah, that's good, yeah. It's very big.
Yeah.
Very big. Yeah. It's very nice though.
Ingredients, right?
Yes, we did.
So peppercorn sauce. So peppercorn sauce, if you look at the consistency of the sauce, okay? We always say it's all about this. So you can see that, then you're ready to go.
Aye, we're good to go. That's fine.
Coat in the back of the spoon, that's what it's,
Cheers.
yeah? Like that, cheers. I think our peppercorn sauce with the bone marrow gravy is the 2 best-selling sauces from the Hawksmoor.
Done. I think the sauce was a bit runny, to be fair.
If it's still runny, just keep reducing it down.
All right. Put it back on.
That, and that. So you got your mac and cheese, your cream spinach, Your peppercorn sauce all ready, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Steak's been resting.
Yep.
What we normally do at Hawksmoor for steak for two is we slice it. So this is a nice big 400 gram, but obviously if you want to serve it whole, that's totally up to you. But we serve it in nice thick slices. We're not a French restaurant, we're a British restaurant. We're nice and thick.
Scottish restaurant here, chef.
Sorry?
We're a Scottish restaurant.
Oh, I did say British though, didn't I?
Yes.
So, we've got, I don't know if you can see.
No, just in the middle.
There you go.
Is that sliced into strips, Matt? Yeah.
Just slice into strips, yeah. Just straight down. So you've got your mac and cheese, your cream spinach, peppercorn sauce, and a ribeye medium.
Looks great.
And then you always have nice, got a light sprinkle of moulding on top, just because they're nice and thick. Anyone else going to show and tell?
In a minute.
Yeah, steak, yeah. Steak.
Well, you've got a lot of steak there, Joanne.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, you can't have too much steak, right?
Oh, no, never have to.
Unless you're vegetarian, that is. But
Two least.
Graham,
Yeah, I'm done.
When you get all of that.
This is maybe not ideal, but I'll show you the end result. Could have done it without you. You see that?
oh, that looks like a Hawksmoor meal, Graham.
Well, I've enjoyed one before, and I'm sure it's not going to be quite as good as that, but yeah, looking forward to it.
But it looks like one. If you came round to your house, you've been to Hawksmoor before, it resembles a Hawksmoor meal.
Thank you.
And I love the dish you've got the macaroni in.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's,
My spinach is quite oily at the edges. See that?
Yeah, I think what you've done, you've cooked it too hard, so it's split.
Right. Okay. Separated.
All the fats and out the cream.
Okay. But the
Sorry, very honest.
sauce is okay.
The sauce looks perfect.
Yeah.
Taste nice.
Hmm? Sorry?
Does the peppercorn sauce taste nice?
Yes, it's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that with the spinach, if you just mix it around, you'll lose that fattiness to it.
Okay.
But it will come back. But it's you've been very aggressive with the cream, or maybe over reduced it
Too
slightly.
high. Okay. Fine. Okay.
I think it's Judy.
Yeah, I think it was me, actually.
What do you think to my cream spinach?
looks good.
Have we done all right in the end, despite our macaroni cheese disaster?
Well, is everybody done?
Well,
Yeah.
I think it's I think we've done that in what, 45, 50 minutes? 50 minutes?
Yeah.
To start from scratch, I think everyone's done a great job, and the more practice you get, the more you can recreate Hawksmoor at home, right? But it's just about practice. That's all it is. That's all it is.
That's great. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Graham, no problem.
Thanks for your time. That was great.
Thank you so much, Matt, for that. That was really helpful. I'm absolutely starving. I can't wait to get tucked in. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining, and well done. No fire brigades had to be called out or anything, so I'm really pleased about that. Enjoy your dinner. Thanks for coming, and hope to see you at an event again soon. Thank you so much, Rachel, to help organise and getting this together, to Matt and the team at Hawksmoor. And hopefully, if you think yours is good, go to Hawksmoor and find out if they can do it better.
I'll do that.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks,
Bye.
Jenny, Matt.
Bye. Bye.